Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So this is now part 5 of the Peasant Militia playthrough in Battle Brothers. And in the last part, I had overspent the amount of crowns I had and ended up unable to pick up new contracts as I traveled around. That ended up causing me to go bankrupt, and I had 2 of my core characters end up deserting because one of them was a character I had planned to build up as a bannerman. So now I really have to find a new bannerman to join my party to build up, while also continuing to earn gold and rebuild my characters. So at this point, I am going to start trying to get the ambition, the 2,000 crowns to get the banner, which is actually a spear, and yeah. Let's see. Interesting. You know what? Let's try freeing her. And that actually improved my party's morale. So sometimes do a good deed and it helps you. Cool. So let's travel along the road towards the west to pick up missions. 4 days of travel? Heck no. I want to stay in this area. Buy some food. And my goal right now is to really earn more cash. First to get the banner, and second to just buy armors, right? Advanced armors. Because right now my party has reached the mid-stage, the mid-level party, where they have armors that can protect them with, with around 100 armor value, but your characters can still die if you get some bad luck. Until you get 200-ish armors, your characters are always vulnerable. So let's see what missions there are here. Brigands. Okay, fine. I'll accept it. So this area seems to be pretty safe in the sense that I mainly face brigands as my opponents, and they're pretty easy enemies to kill. So hold on. Southwest. I don't even see any tracks though. Oh, there they are. So let's follow the road. There they are, the thieves. Thugs and poachers. So once again, this is a low tier battle. Just a lot of enemies, but they're not particularly dangerous to face off against. The biggest threat would actually be their ranged attackers. That's why my front line consists of shield carrying soldiers. So I'm going to retreat back 2 tiles. And let them run into my line first. There we go. Oh crap! I left this guy on the front line! It's okay. He shouldn't die. I hope. Interesting. They're all moving up 2 tiles, but they're not actually engaging me. It's different. It's like they want my guys to hit their line. Well, so be it. I don't particularly mind. And actually, a lot of these guys don't have helmets, so if I hit them with a head attack with Lash, they're one-shotted. And I'm going to send him charging forward at this point because I can chase after their archers. Oh, interesting. He doesn't have a helmet. That should be a mistake I made. Alright, so it looks like this will be the last guy I kill in this fight, because the other two, I don't think I can get anyone into range. Yeah, they're just gonna keep running. Oh, maybe. gold! One will escape, but one won't. Or shouldn't. This guy I should be able to kill. Another victory. Not so great items, but I'll take them all. Every bit of gold counts. Let's collect my pay. So none of these items I think are even worth repairing. They're just going to be sold as is for spare change. More important though is to level up these characters who leveled up. So 3 more attack, 3 more melee defense, and I think stamina increase. And he currently has Colossus, Pathfinder, so I might as well give him Student to level up faster. Similarly, attack, range defense, and a choice between stamina or hit points or melee defense. That one's a little bit confusing because it's only 2 melee defense. I guess I'll do hit these 2 for sure because it's +3. But you know, let's just throw in the hit points. And he has Pathfinder. I'm going to get Student next. We'll go from there. Travel back. Can sell this 49 or 14, so this is not a good location to sell things right now. Food though is super cheap, so I'm gonna definitely buy that. And keep moving on at this point. So I think I'll go to Windfall at this because I'm actually running out of tools and supplies yet again. Before I travel to those 2 locations and then work my way back around. So there we are. Buy the tools, 2 of them, and save up that tiny bit of cash for now. You know what? I'm also going to pick up this. No. Let's not make myself broke again, right? I already did that once. Let's avoid going broke a second time. So we'll travel south now. Multiple locations to hopefully get quests from. And even if I don't find quests, I can sell the items that I have on hand. So. And there is a quest. Good. 250 gold on completion. That makes me happy. And item sales right now are low because there is this annoying disappearing villagers effect. So we'll just go and do the quests and move on. Raiders and archers. Once again, archers. Grr. Let's aim the shot. Miss. Hit another target though. Oh, and I have to give this guy an helmet. Sometimes that auto positioning is very weird. So auto height scaling. Oops. That's annoying. Oh, man, that's fine. I meant to move up one tile then attack. But instead I moved up a lot of tiles and couldn't strike at all. Oh. Continuing on then. So my archer will take out their archers. That's the goal right now. Not sure I should have these guys attack at all, because I'm going to try to flail him down. Using the number 2 strike, lash, to hit the head, and it was blocked. So let's lash again, and lash one more time. Perfect. If you first don't succeed, try again. Ooh. Forgot about this guy. But I'll kill him now. Yeah, he got cut hard, so I'm not going to use him for fighting right now. That military pick destroyed my armor. So I'll do what I can to finish him off, so that I can quickly finish this fight and keep my characters alive. So there we go. 2 armors. Good. Good. Another flail and some military picks and so on. Perfect. Just what I need. So this was a very good mission, unlike the other ones. A lot of gear that I like to use and upgrade and repair, and armors that I could definitely use. So once these get repaired, I'm going to equip it on frontline characters. And my halberdier on the back line is continuing to level up very well. And now I'm going to choose, since he is my halberdier, I'm going to give him the polearm mastery skill. Was there another character that leveled up? Yeah, there are 2 more. So my tank character, attack, defense. I think I'm going to skip range defense for now, because I feel like he needs a bit more hit points and stamina. Right? So let's just do stamina first, since that was +4, which is fairly rare. So he has Pathfinder, Student, Colossus. I'm going to wait and see. For now, let's choose Brawny to reduce the fatigue effect, so that he can have more of that, and we'll go on from there. Because weapon-wise, I'm still not sure what he's going to use. You know, yes, flails are great, and they can ignore the shield bonus with flail mastery, right? Actually, I think flails always ignore the shield bonus. But yeah, so it ignores melee defense granted by shields. But I'm not sure it's worth getting the flail mastery on him, because I may make him use great swords in the future. So we'll keep that as is. And this guy is the new melee attacker, who has, or new tank character, who is getting +1 melee skill. So maybe I'll just go for hit points and fatigue for now instead. And Colossus him up to start. Wait, did I go to the right place to complete the mission? Because it doesn't seem like I got a mission completion just now. Sunders. Oops. Went totally in the wrong direction. Alright. So that mission will pay my wages for now. And we'll travel further south. In the meantime. I think it's best for me to continue to hang around in the south where my relations are very positive, which can make me money. Good. 2 contracts. So stolen item, as usual. The second one goes to Tanwall, which I'll take a look at once I can get out of here. Over there. So you would travel past Harkenstad further north to Tanwall. I'll leave the mission there in case I desperately need it. But for now, I'd like to hang around in the south. Marksmen and raiders, and they're not running away. Why is that? There's only 9 of them, I can tell. So let's engage. And I think I'm going to retreat 2 tiles as always. Let's just wait for now and see what they do. That's better. Now I see them. Let's move these guys back up. Since I'm going to want my archer to fire away. Advance 2 tiles rather than retreat 2. I keep forgetting to give this guy a helmet. It's actually very dangerous because if he gets hit in the head even once, he's dead. Fortunately, that didn't hit the head. Wow. After 2 see? So, 3 strikes and he's dead. Oh well. So they're just out of my range, but they're able to attack my front line. see what they do. They're holding back. Alright, so I'm gonna have to push forward then. Oh, that's a 2-range axe. It's a long axe. Oh wow, uh-oh. He has to die first then. So let's advance forward. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have this guy continue to chase the enemy archers, driving them back. I'm gonna skip his turn for now, and have this guy use the lash attack on the helmless opponent. Which missed. So. And he's gonna do the same. Lash and miss. Did he just destroy my shield? I think he did. I can't really see though. Tile, attack. Lash. Out of stamina. Lash. And kill. Yeah, I'm out of... His shield is gone, so it got destroyed. This looks good. So I'm gonna get a long axe out of this fight, which is a bonus. Yes, long axe. Success. Whoa. This marksman did way more damage to my character than I thought he would. It's okay. As long as they don't die, I'm not going to complain. That enemy I'm not going to chase down. I won't catch up. Unless... I'll give it a try though. Down. Yeah, he gets to move first, so no chance of catching him. Oh, well, never mind. He attacked and then ran. So there we go. A few more armors: 110, 35, and 70. Another helmet for my front line, and most importantly the long axe, which I really need. 70 to 95 damage. It's a huge improvement on anything I currently have. So we'll collect my pay from the south, but as always, post-battle upgrades of my party. So this guy, some melee defense increase, some fatigue increase, and some attack increase. And Colossus or Pathfinder, either one. You're gonna get both. Armor wise, 115 defense, right? This guy got heavily damaged. Wow, look at that. Minus 35% hit points, minus 25% hit points. He is going into the reserve list. For sure. Given the amount of damage he took. $95. 90. Repair up these two. So now my front line actually has armors above 80, so I can start giving these ones to my backline characters. And the 50 armors will probably get phased out soon, because there's a whole bunch of better ones. Let's stick him in the middle because he has very low melee defense and range defense. He'll get a flail though at this point. more gear to repair and sell. Helmet for him. Finally, remember? There we go. And I'm going to toss this 110 armor onto him, since he can use it. Alright, so final, and then in addition, I can start equipping my back row characters with the replacement. So rather than the Warfork, we now have our first long axe wielder, which is very much a massive improvement. And these guys can actually choose to use these helmets too. Perfect. Characters are geared up. We're ready to go. Where am I right now? So travel back to Odin, get my crowns. Volker the Mauler. Fisherman, brawler, fisherman. Let's try hiring him out. Night owl, drunkard. Well, I'll gear him up and see how he does. Oh wow, I think the shield that got destroyed was actually one of my kite shields, the heater shields. Yeah, it was. That's unfortunate. But that's how it goes sometimes. And now we move on to the next location after giving him one more weapon. Which, given his attack, should probably be the spear. The spears have plus 20% chance to hit. So swords have plus 10%, and then spears have plus 20%. Okay. As for the rest, I don't really have the gold to keep recruiting right now. Let's travel. Ooh, I'm almost out of tools again. In fact, I am out of tools again. So I need to purchase that too. How are the tools here? 300 gold, so expensive. But I have to buy it because I need repair right away. Could also use more recruits, but that will wait. Attendorn. Nothing really worth it here either. Sale price is too low here as well, so we'll move on to the next location, which is Thornheim. So So right now it seems like my sell locations are Dornheim and the two on this, you know, Suttersand and Sinkhoven. But it does also rely on them having a not having any negative effects at that time. 15, 16, yeah, good enough. Let's sell everything here. It's about the best I can get. I think I'll keep one of the short bows and hold several quivers and sell the rest. A lot of tools, but they're at, once again, 318 gold. Not worth it. Almost running out though. So I think I'm forced to buy another tool. Alright. Once again, going north. Don't really want to. So let's travel south, buy more tools, and then wrap back around. These are the kind of characters I would want to recruit. Militiamen. Right? But pricey, as usual. And right now, I think it's more important for me to get better armors. These ones. So I'm going to aim for that instead. I'll simply buy up all the tools here. Maybe buy up a bit of the medical supplies. And go back to traveling. Sell that. Sell that. Sell one of those, hold on to the rest, and actually go to my bowman and give him a second quiver of arrows now. Okay. Moving on.
Welcome back.
Whoops. What the heck? Two characters randomly got injured? Okay. That's kind of annoying. What effect do they have? Fractured hand reduces melee skill. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Sprained ankle means it's harder for the characters to move. Whatever, I'll keep them both in the battle line. I'm running out of missions to do again. Which is starting to cost me in gold. I think to be truly safe, I have to hold around 1,000 crowns on hand and have various items in my inventory so that I can sell them if I'm running low. Because right now this is looking really bad. So maybe if Singhobin has that mission still, I'll take it to go north to Tanwal or whatever. Yeah, let's accept it. Three days, I have enough gold for that. 450, yeah. Barely enough, but it works. So, to the north we go, and when we come back, these locations should have missions again. Oh, darn. Picked up a mission when I left. It is what it is. I don't mind. Good. I don't like fighting direwolves. They're one of the enemies that can really destroy a mid-game party. Oh, and we can take a look here too. 3 missions to do. And it means it looks like things could be sold for higher prices here. 20. Too bad I sold everything already. It's a shame. I don't think I'm going to use pitchforks ever again, but it's always possible I will. So I'll hold on to that. And Sigmund has one of the highest melee defense characters of mine. He's the other one. So we're good. Actually, let's equip these back row guys with these padded leather armors as well. To replace their current lower 65 defense armors. Alright. Travel on. Let's not steal. Ooh, this travel has cost me 3 days worth of income. I don't know if it's actually worth it. You know, I earned it back by traveling here, but it's hard to say if it was truly worth it. Hunting season. And well supplied. So that actually made it very cheap food. How much food do I go through? 27. I'm gonna have to sell some of this, otherwise it's gonna go bad. Pick up some new food then. Because I think this food can also be sold. So that should be enough. Okay. I'd like to pick up this bow, but it's too expensive. Interestingly enough, there's nowhere to recruit characters here, so this place kind of sucks. Alright, we'll move back to the south, to Harkenstad, where there's lots of missions to do. And I'm just waiting a bit because... Oh, one of them disappeared. Let's take a look at the missions. I'm not interested in going north. How about this one? Northeast? No. Come on, turn into daytime, then I can sell stuff here. There we go. So dawn, marketplace, right? Sell the food that I purchased for a slight income boost. Every bit counts. There we go. And then I'm not really focused on hiring characters right now, so instead I'm going to travel back south. Cinder Sand or Sinkhopin? Let's just do Cinder Sand. And there's a mission. Two days to mating. The profit margin on these kind of missions is not great because of the distance you're traveling. I think I'm gonna skip it. I'd much rather do combat missions because the loot from combat pays off. These travel missions, the amount of time it takes kind of just eats up all your gold. Eichenberg. That location again. Well, let's go to over here and see. I can always pick those up later. Once again though, getting terrible contracts over and over again, which is limiting or reducing the amount of crowns I have. Looks like I'm gonna have to take this one. This 3-star combat mission. Fine, I'll accept this. Because I am running out of gold and getting poorer. This looks like dire wolves. Yep, it's 14 dire wolves. Let's run away. And draw them into someone. Shit. I think I'm screwed. I should have just kept running. But I accidentally moved in the wrong direction, which caused them to... No, I'm gonna run. So full retreat. Or... Oh my god! They got into combat range right on turn 1! So I can't run. I have to engage. Which is not good. This is gonna get ugly. Yeah, taking this 3-star mission was maybe a bad idea. It's not going to pay off if I lose a whole bunch of my characters. So we'll see. Going to wait on this guy. Because I think I want my other characters to attack these. Uh-oh. My archer is in serious trouble now. I'm gonna change my layout if he survives, because he should not be on the edge of the line, I don't think, to avoid this kind of situation. Fortunately, they're not. He's evading attacks. Oh man. Just gonna wait on him. Perfect. Wait on this guy. You know what? Let's kill to force these guys to retreat. Stamina is turning into an issue because there's so many enemies. Let's wait with him. Oh, perfect. More guys forced into retreating. Wow, look at that. I'm just gonna wait for a lot of these guys to not attack. Perfect. There we go. This should force the battle to mostly end at this point. Just gonna wait. A lot of these guys who are retreating to get killed. Okay. Perfect. And that forces the other guys to also start retreating, which is what is gonna save me this fight. Wow, that was very rough though. Although I won, a lot of characters came very, very close to dying. I might as well run down these remaining enemies. Pretty sure the northern ones get to escape, but at least I get to kill these ones. Bonus, maybe not. Just gonna end everyone. Perfect. So the only reason I won this is because the enemy have morale. If not for that, they definitely got me, I think. If they were not enemies that would retreat, I would have been in serious trouble. So that's definitely a battle where I should rely on, let's say, these kind of trading caravans and so on to help me clear it. But the rewards were good. So a lot of gold anyways. If I had run to them, that company of soldiers, I would have been much better off. Another battle at 3 stars. But my gear, I don't think it's even ready for another fight yet. Yeah, so I'm going to wait on this one. Oh, Arnulf, doubled up. 3 more attack, wow. 4 more melee defense, very nice. And then I have to choose between hit points, stamp, fatigue, or range defense. I think I'll go for fatigue. And he's probably a character I'm going to transition into being a great sword or great axe or great whatever wielder. So I'm not going to choose a mastery just yet, because he's not going to stay the way he is. So let's pick the student perk for him instead for now, because I'm not picking a mastery just yet. Attack, defense. Fatigue. Pathfinder. Colossus is next. And Sorrel. Guess melee defense would be good. It's kind of hard to choose between 1 melee attack and 4 of these. But I'll go 4 for fatigue. And yeah, I guess I'll do 1 melee attack. I'm missing too much for it to that I feel it should be worth getting. Now he is just going to be a flail soldier. Because the skills would use less fatigue that way, right? Lash and flail and so on. Although I could also do brawny. You know what? Let's do brawny. That increases his max fatigue a bit. Karsten, attack. Melee defense is actually quite good. And his hit point growth or stamina. Perk wise, using polearms doesn't really need to change. Interesting. I'm wondering if I should get the axe mastery, because that would benefit long axe, right? Which is what he uses. Well, so be it. Let's just do it. What? Polearm skills have their skill cost 5 and no longer adjacent penalty for attacking characters next to you. Interesting. Or I'll hold on to this skill for now. There's no rush to use it. So let's continue. And I'll come back for this contract because I need some time for my armor to repair up properly. I figure by the time I do Dornheim, that location, and then come back, I'll be good. Another combat mission. But it's a 2-star one, so it's more acceptable. So I'll accept this one. Alright. tracks. Oh. Uh-oh. 21 enemies? I mean, I can take them, but that's a lot of enemies. Ah, fine. Let's engage them. Seriously, a swarm of enemies. My god. Alright, let's move back 2 tiles, as usual. Okay. So I don't really want to kill them at range, that's the other thing, because if they die at range, they're going to feed on each other. Good enough. I'm going to start pushing in with the melee characters moving in first, in this case. Because I'm going to have my pulse arm characters kill off those guys in the back. So these guys are moving up initially to create space so that the others can attack. Two shots, 2 misses. Perfect. Half the enemies are already routing. So. Although this is gonna hurt right now. But the shield wall front line is doing pretty well. And yeah, they're starting to feed. Alright. So let's chop some down. go after the ones who are not yet retreating. I'll wait him because he only had retreating targets to attack. Archer is still terrible. Can't hit anything still. Alright, let's let the enemy who are trying to retreat kill themselves first before I move the characters who are not retreating into attack range. Uh-oh. Armor is broken! What? Let's just wipe out characters. The more I kill, the more they'll retreat. So it just doesn't make sense to go after the strong ones. There we go. Perfect. Now that they're trying to retreat, they're all dying as they try to run. Whatever. Let's just finish this quickly. I don't mind if a few of them get away. There we go. So I'll let the last one get away. But I've killed 20 of them, so... good rewards. And a bunch of level ups. And lots of... jagged fangs for gold. $530 crowns. Very nice. And I just passed 2,000. So I'll sell all the teeth because I want to keep the wolf pelts. And let's move south. So there we go. We spent 1,000 crowns to gain the battle standard. and everyone gets higher morale. So the battle standard is just it's basically a polearm, okay, right? It's the same as a pike, or slightly less damage than a pike, but better damage than these warforks. So let's just give it to one of my characters. I'm actually going to move or shift the positions of these characters a bit, because as I previously mentioned, I want my archer to be safer. Karstein can be on the end because he seems to be one of the tougher ones. Well, actually, these two are. 71 hit points, 74 hit points, so this looks a bit better in terms of positioning. And a few level ups, so let's get those ones done. More attack, more range attack, very nice. More stamina. And he is definitely going to be a bow mastery character. More attack. More range defense. And I guess more stamina. I haven't decided what he's going to go for though. Because he actually has fast adaptation. Oh, student it is. More attack, more range defense. More hit points. Quick hands could be pretty useful, I feel. So we'll leave it as for now. A few more characters to level up. The front line guys. Ooh, 3 attack, 4 melee. And more stamina. And he's gonna get Pathfinder now. Finally, more attack. More melee fighting. 4 stamina. And we'll start with Colossus, then fast adaptation again. I have 14 characters out of the 16 that I can deploy. So at this point, I just really want more archers. That's what I'm looking for now. Other than that, I'm looking to buy these armors, right, to upgrade my armor massively. I'm no longer purchasing the mid-tier armors because at first everyone already has mid-tier armors of one kind or another, and second, characters with it are still dying anyways, right? And the perk I want for this guy. The first 3 perks tend to be pretty straightforward overall, I find. It's the later perks that are troublesome. And I'm going to do one last battle. Actually, I'm going to stop pretty much here because... Oh, I forgot to buy my... I'm going to have to go back to buy tools because I'm running low. Okay, there we go. There we are. And we pretty much stop here, where I'm going to start heading north again towards Attendorn to do that quest. But that will be for the next video. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. Nitro out.